I'm not about to review a jar of water. No, that would be very boring. But what I have here is my Mi 6. It's about 6 days old and it's working perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to test to see if it really is waterproof, as some sites are claiming. There's this rumor going around that it in fact is waterproof, and that Xiaomi didn't want to pay for the IP certification and they didn't want any warranty claim issues or whatever. So that's why they just say it's splash resistant. If you happen to get it water damaged, then it's your own damn fault. So I'm going to drop this in here. Hopefully it's going to survive. I'm going to keep it in there just for a little while to make it more realistic, because I don't think most people will let their mobile phone fall into a sink, for example, and just sit and watch it for 30 minutes. No, I'm going to drop it in, leave it for a few minutes, maybe a minute or so, then pull it out, see what happens. So let's have a look. Okay, so I've just set up my Mi Max, which is on the left there, you can see with the timer. I'm going to hit that timer to start as soon as I put it in the water. So there's the phone, fully working, as you can see. I must say I'm a little bit nervous about this. I really hope I'm not about to just waste $450 worth of mobile phone. So here goes nothing. Gonna drop it in. So I'll start the timer as soon as it hits. I'm not gonna leave it in there for too long. Only probably about a minute I think is realistic. So here we go. Start and drop. Okay, it's still on. No problems. It's gonna move it so you can actually see the screen. There we go. Touch is still working there. Okay, so far so good. I think by now you would have pulled it out of the sink if you were having a shave and you dropped it, or if you dropped it in the toilet, you would have run off by now to get some rubber gloves on and then pull it out. So it's lasted 30 seconds now. Bubbles are coming out of it or off it, which doesn't look too good. So far so good. Okay, we're coming up to a minute now. And I'm probably just going to let it go for about a minute or so, because I think that's realistic enough. I'm not going to freeze it now and then drop it off a cliff or anything and then put a 5,000 degree burning hot iron through it. None of those kind of tests here. But if it does die, then I might actually do a bend test and a scratch test. Okay. I don't know how long I want to leave it for. I'm going to leave it for 1 minute 30. I think that's plenty of time for people to pull their phone out of a swimming pool, pull it out of the spa pool, pull it out of the ocean or wherever you dropped it by mistake quickly. Okay. All right, let's pull it out now. Don't worry, this will not be the one I'm giving away. I'm giving away a completely new one. Okay. Seems to be working fine. Back button, home button. See if the fingerprint reader is going to work. My finger's all wet. Soaking wet. Yes, no. Okay. It wants my super secure password there. So it survived 1 minute and 30 seconds, which is really good. So there we go. That maybe it is actually waterproof. Well, I'd say it's waterproof for maybe a couple of minutes at best, really. So hopefully you can see there that the ports, they're all full of water. You can see in that USB Type-C port and inside the speaker microphone grill that there's, yeah, that's full of water. That still has to come out. So I'm going to have to dry it off. And hopefully I'm not going to run into any port issues like it stops charging or data or anything like that. Okay, not good. It's only a few minutes later and this has happened. It completely died on me. See that? The Mi logo just flashed and the battery icon is flashing, but it is completely dead. Now I had about 60%, or I think it was at least 40% battery. And it's also making this hissing noise. So it's not waterproof. That, I think I've just killed my Mi 6 there. Oh dear, not good. Okay, so I'm sad, really. I'm kind of half laughing at my stupidity. I was really hoping it was going to be waterproof. It looked promising, didn't it? And then suddenly, I mean, it won't even power on. This thing, the speakers was making this crackling noise as well. I don't know whether it was from the earpiece or the bottom, but no. Yeah, I can hear it making that noise. And the Me logo just flashed then. Dead. So I'm probably gonna have to open it up somehow. Oh, I can see water's still dripping and coming out of the speaker grill there. There's a lot of water in that. So obviously it got in from the bottom, and I think it's got in through the sides here. So yeah, don't believe the rubbish that they post, those Xiaomi fanboys. I think they're paid by them. It's just all crap. It's not waterproof. They show them pouring massive amounts of jugs of water on it. Clearly, no. So whatever you do, don't drop your phone in water like me. Oh, I hope I can make some money back off this and this video goes viral. What a waste. So there won't be any more water tests or anything like that, drop tests, ever coming from me, I don't think. I just hate killing perfectly fine tech. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now, and don't forget that you can win one of these. I do have a giveaway. Of course, it won't be this model. I have a second unit that's perfectly fine. Still got all the factory wrapper and stuff on it. So make sure you enter in to win that, which will be drawn on the 22nd. So I've got some rice to the rescue now. Hopefully I can bring this thing back to life. Let it sit in this for a few days. I hope.